that genetics were the only reason a baby could have autism. When the fetus is still in early steps of development, the DNA is still trying to replicate on the 23 normal chromosomes to give the baby certain traits. During this process, there could be more genes over-replicating in areas they shouldn't. Specifically in children with autism, they over-replicate on the 15th chromosome, which causes underdevelopment of the brain. Kids with autism have complex disorders of brain development, which leads to difficulties in social interaction and verbal and nonverbal communication. To ensure a healthy baby is by going green. First, you have to consider where you are living and then take into consideration the chemicals you could be spraying yourself. In adults, the brain is protected from many chemical exposures thanks to special filters that prevent substances from crossing from blood into the brain. Unfortunately, babies haven't developed that filter yet. Exposure to these chemicals during the third trimester is the riskiest, and 50% of children who were exposed between ages 2 and 5 received autism. Pesticide applicators have to report what they are applying and where they are applying it, so you can be sure you know where you are living is safe. Some pesticides are also used in cleaning products around the home, so new moms should be using organic cleaning products while having toddlers in the house. Close attention to is what you are eating. Farmers markets with locally grown food is the best option. A huge problem chemical in processed foods is mercury, and most people are affected by mercury through fish consumption. You should try to keep processed fish consumption to a minimum because even small amounts of mercury vapor can produce serious effects to the nervous system, which is what autistic children are most affected by. Another thing to think about is if you know your dentist has implanted mercury tooth fillings, it is recommended that during pregnancy you get them removed so nothing harms your baby. Autistic children have also been known to have problems digesting foods because of gastrointestinal complications. In order to prevent this, try cutting out white foods such as sugar, bread, and white flour. Refined sugars are okay here and there, but by no means should your diet consist of dessert after every meal during pregnancy. Another factor that new moms might not think of is eating foods out of a can. BPAs, a cancer-causing agent, are high in the linings of canned foods, so that when the consumer finally gets it, it appears to be fresh. Again, eating and growing your own food or buying as much organic as possible is the best option when pregnant. Remember to think about going green in the kitchen as well. Before anything, give yourself 3 to 6 months before conception to maintain a proper diet and exercise routine. Possible solutions to making sure you have a safe and healthy baby include talking to your doctor about what prenatal vitamins would be best for you. Normally, you would want to have something with high counts of folic acid, calcium, and vitamin D. These vitamins protect the neural tube and spinal cord, and to reduce your child's chances of developing autism, you want these areas to develop fully. Second, you'll want to make sure you are consuming 80 grams of protein and drinking purified water containing no fluoride, for fluoride is a toxin to a young child's brain. Lastly, try eating as much organic as possible to reduce any more chemical intake, and raising your children away from industrial farms is the safest way to ensure your child will live a healthy life.